Bob Springer has led Island School for the past 18 years and is a man whom embodies the very ideals and ambitions of Island School.
This is my 18th year. I came in 1997. Well, our enrollment has increased. Well, the first year I was here, our enrollment was 169, and it's now 370. Our staff has increased dramatically. Our staff now represents or has earned degrees from 40 different colleges and universities across the country. We have new buildings like the Wilcox Gym and the Freer Center. So a lot has been accomplished. We've added acreage. When I first came, we had 10 acres of land, and we now have 38.4 acres of land. Now, this is not all due to me. We've had a great board, and they have provided incredible leadership and support for what's happened at Island School. So I don't know that I've accomplished this, but together we've accomplished a lot.
I think Bob has been probably the most inspirational head of school I've ever worked under. I think he's an outstanding leader, and I've learned a lot from him.
Outstanding. I mean, just comparing Bob to the department heads and deans that I interacted with when I was at RIT, when I observed when I was at Virginia Tech, he is the most effective, most compassionate, most reasonable, most knowledgeable leader that I've ever had the privilege to work for or with, and I can honestly say that.
He is one of the most powerful, effective leaders that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. I respect him a great deal.
Since 1959, I started out as a music teacher at Kamehameha. Came right out of college, Occidental College, and I was in music for 6 years, and then I went away and got a degree in history. Came back and taught history for a couple of years, and then went back into music, and then went into administration. Well, the basic goal was survival. We had just started with a 9th grade, but when I came in in the summer of 1997, we were into our 2nd year of the high school, but we didn't have any students enrolled, and we didn't have any faculty signed up, and we didn't have any curriculum. So first thing we had to do was sign up some students and hire some staff and get a curriculum written, and we've come from there. But the major goal has always been college preparatory, and to become a first-rate college preparatory institution on the island of Kauai.
He came in when the high school was just beginning and things were not quite organized like they are now, and he came and pulled it together and made it an excellent high school that it is now. He's amazing how we thought there was no way to have a high school and an elementary and a junior high or middle school together, and he pulled it off, and we've had a very successful 3 different levels here at Island School for 18 years.
I think he's a fabulous leader. He has done so much for the school, laid some amazing groundwork for us to all grow into what we have today, which I'm really proud of. And I think it's his leadership that's brought us here.
Well, that the school would continue to prosper. We've had an incredible run for the last 18 years. And I think we now have a good reputation in the community, academically, and even from the standpoint of in competitive athletics and in the arts. We just came this last week from a first-rate music program for the winter concert under the direction of Philip Steinbecker. So I would hope to see the school enrollment expand. We get more buildings. We'd like to get a science building up here in short order, and maybe a performing arts center. There are all kinds of ways that the schools can expand and improve, and I would hope that would happen. I don't know. My wife and I planned a trip to Europe in the fall, but beyond that, we'll just have to see what turns up. But it's, it's been a wonderful experience. I've enjoyed it immensely. But any accomplishments that we have made, and there have been many, would not have been possible without first-rate staff and without the full support of the board. So it's really a community project.
I'd like to thank Bob for his 18 years of service to Island School, and for me, he's given me the opportunity. I started off here as a 4th grade teacher. I did that for 6 years, and then he approached me asking if I wanted to switch to technology, trusting that I could hopefully do a good job, and so I was able to move it to that, and now he's given me the opportunity to move to the technology coordinator. So he's given me a lot of opportunities, and I'm really appreciative of that, and I think he's done an amazing job as the leader of Island School for the last 18 years.
It's hard for me to say goodbye to Bob. I've always looked up to him and felt very comfortable going to him if I have questions or problems or conflicts, and I've looked to him, even though my grandfather would be much older, I just have an image of him as being like a grandpa, somebody I can go to and cry on his shoulder or ask for help, and he's not judgmental. He just listens very well and very supportive, and I appreciate that. And I say, we'll miss you, Bob.
I would just like to wish Bob all the best in his retirement years that are coming up, and know that he'll be truly missed. And I just wish him all the best. And I just want to thank him for everything that he's done for me as well as Island School.
We'll miss you. It won't be the same without you here.
Write a book, Bob. You know so much. Please share it. And I'm happy for Bob to have some time to do other things, and I will miss him greatly.
I would like to tell Bob thank you for what he's done for Island School, and he's leaving, but he's leaving a tremendous legacy behind him that will stay with the school. I hope forever and ever and ever. I don't want to lose that, and I hope he comes by and visits, and I hope he comes to all my plays, and I hope he comes to all the athletic events, or at least once in a while, okay? Because we want to see him around.
Yes, I would like to just express my appreciation, and also I hope that he has time to read all the books that he has stacked up beside his bed or his living room chair. He's a voracious reader, and I think he should look forward to reading all those books he wants to read. And I hope he comes back to visit.